I should have a degree in flower reproduction.
Petals, stigmas, it just works.
I'm a nature boy with a flowery edge.
Fit, I'm flirty, and I got 2 anthers.
Flower reproduction, why?
I'm from Zimbabwe. We've got good flowers.
Welcome to the edition of Flowers for Life.
Yeah, can you tell us what this piece of equipment is?
This is a Petri dish.
Yeah.
Used for holding the materials.
Awesome. And
This is a tile.
this is a tile for holding the petri
For
dish.
holding the Petri dish.
And concern, George, can you tell me what this is?
Tweezers.
So yeah, or forceps, is there more?
This is a nice little pair of scissors you can use to
Can you demonstrate?
cut.
Okay, I like that. And could anyone tell me what this piece
This
is?
is a scalpel. Very dangerous. Could cut human skin. You don't want to mess with these. This will be seen in the head department.
Okay, well, that's a good warning, thank you.
Hello and welcome to Flowers for Life. Here we have the stigma. The stigma is the receptive tip of a carpel of several fused carpels in the gynosium of a flower. Daisy chain.
Just beautiful.
It has a rather nice tick to it, as you can see, which makes it very respectable to the animals that might be attracted to it.
Hello, this is an anther. An anther, from the Greek, anthera, is most commonly known as the two-lobed. The sterile tissue between the lobes is called the connective.
What you've just written us is the bumblebee pollinating another flower. And how this works is, you see, the bumblebee buzzed over, it's got pollen from one flower and fertilised the other, which then will have offspring like itself with the other flower. This may be the 2 of the same flowers, or, however, it may be 2 different flowers, you see? Do you understand?
Let me say in this demonstration. The bumblebee will take the pollen from the flower, the anther, and will place it down in the stigma, where another bumblebee can come take it from there, if you know what I mean. And then, before you know it, reproduction's happening in the flower. Very interesting, I tell you. You should look into it. Thank you very much.
Ooh, fertilized.
The wind takes pollen from one flower to another flower. The other flower then becomes fertilised.
Oh hi, sorry, I didn't see that. You caught me in my office while I was working. What George actually forgot to mention was that the pollen is taken from one flower by the wind, where it is then carried to another flower. Now, the pollen will land on the stigma, which is purposely quite sticky, from whence it will then fuse with the ovule and fertilization occurs. Yes. Sorry, you caught me I was in my office, I was doing some work. One thing which we forgot to mention was different types of animal pollination apart from just the bumblebee theorem. A few examples is a blackberry. Picture a blackberry. An animal could go eat that blackberry, which has little seeds on, so I'm sure you're aware of if you've been eating your blackberries, 5 days should be. Picks up the blackberry and will eat it and will digest it, and after the digestion it will then excrete it. Now after having been excreted, it's then open to any way to then pick it up, and also the excretions on the ground, and the ground it might find itself planting a new flower, in a sense that is pollination. Another example is sycamore. I'm sure you're all aware of sycamore trees. They're like tiny little flyer discs sort of thing, and they're awfully good fun. Me and my friends used to play with them all the time and drop them, and they just spin around. You should look it up on YouTube, it's fascinating. And sycamores, they get blown off trees, and quite often they will then get stuck in, say, the fur of another animal, and when the animal will then lie over asleep, it will fall to the ground, and that in itself is pollination. But it's not just sycamores, that's just a common example. All sorts of pieces that could be used for pollination, instruments for pollination, that get stuck in the fur of animals, and that in itself is another form than animal pollination. This one specifically is called transportation. I hope you learned something there.
Thank you for listening and sharing this experience with me. Thank you for watching. Hope you
I'm gonna think it's my old age. I'll think back to this beautiful time, and I remember you.
Thanks for listening.